Hey, good evening, guys. Welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. This is the psychiatric self-therapeutic multimedia project to solve the problems, challenges, obstacles in our lives, as well as the self-improvement process, to reach those goals and ambitions that we have set for ourselves, as well as what's around us. A really brief introduction and brief summary as to how we break down the Ahn Rho Project into domains of life, sub-series, analogies, and so on and so forth. Please check out the previous live streams for our past 3.5 years, straight in January 2021 and beyond for more updated versions, which include copyright-free music, content live stream schedule, how we do the 15-minute live stream into phases, 11 segments, and the project domains of life, sub-series, analogies, and so on and so forth. That being said, diving into segment today, as usual, just want to mention, of course, 3 points. First of all, this is going to get a first of 2 live streams today. Secondly, this is Solve 11 Override, a rule to break all the rules of the system, principle to free myself from the system, become purely practical, get what most urgent needs done, and bordering on a time right now where I connect the media assets of photographs, screenshots on live stream with actual tasks that I'll be logging on to an Excel database. And then last but not least, the third point is, of course, if you want to skip this abridged short introduction, you can fast forward by about a minute and a half into the live stream, not live stream, but the video on demand, VOD on Twitch, Facebook, where you're coming from, and that will be just fine. You'll dive right into the content, which is what we're going to start covering right now. So take a look on screen. I should mention, I do notice that there is quite a bit of lag, and I don't know if this is actually going live, and it might be very choppy right now. It's okay, it doesn't make too much of a big difference for me, but I do want to mention that take a look on screen, you'll find a whole lot of stuff having to do with phase 2 stuff, photographs, screenshots, commentary over things like food, gifts, depth, looks like playlisting, and video production, and so on and so forth. So let's just get started here. I'll probably pop up the left or right. I'm not exactly sure which one is the dominant mask code photograph. Seems like the bottom right we have this, so eggs, eggs, green onions, and or chives, if you want to call it. Green onion chives, and this straw mushrooms, enoki mushrooms, if you can find it in a supermarket. So we have that kind of stuff here with the plastic. So this is from yesterday. I ate from my domestic guardian's plate, a dish that they made. So it is something that's class 2 in nature. We'll get to that later on in the live stream because it's not actually the dominant photograph right now. The dominant one is on top right hand corner, so we're gonna go to there. Right now what we see, okay, is today's food. So top left, I'm gonna start off there. There's some Jasmine brand Red Rooster rice, Jasmine Red Rooster rice inside a rice cooker. I ate maybe a couple spoonfuls of that. Next to that, we also have some of this green leafy greens, traditional Chinese kind of like choy, we call it. It's basically like spinach kind of stuff with some ground pork and shrimp. So shrimp, ground pork, and this kind of spinach type stuff, all sauteed with like oregano or basil. Moving on to the side, you can see once again more of the photographs. We have one that's a pork chop with onions that's been sauteed with, once again, basil and oregano. Very flavorful, a bit dry, but that's okay. At the end of the day, what this all means is, actually, here's a closer snapshot, by the way. What this all is really just me trying to show appreciation and gratitude for my guardians for cooking up this kind of stuff, and for me basically eating something that I shouldn't be, which has a lot of insecurities, emotional baggage right here. Right, left hand side, we have these bananas here. So bananas, this is what you call like just a class 4 item. So class 2 were all those foods from my domestic gardens. This is class 4 coming from a colleague at the workplace, ML, great person. We have these banana. We have a banana and 2 Goya fruits. So it's a guava fruit, I believe. So we have 1, 2, and it's like sour inside, lots of hard little seeds. There's not a whole lot to eat, but she says it's high on iron. So yeah, that's that. So gift from there. It was all wrapped up inside this paper bag, and so we scoot down here, and oh shoot, over here on the left hand side should be more. No, there isn't. So now we're over to download. So downloading and uploading what? Scanned documents. Yesterday we had a bunch of stuff that we didn't manage to upload. We're probably going to try it again today. A lot of scanned documents that I missed because the Wi-Fi is pretty shit. I believe right now that the live stream must be choppy right now and can barely hear what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure, because of the lag, but whatever. Moving on, emojis. So we just created a new playlist for, I believe, what was it? I can't remember what it was. Phone? No, cards, for cards and envelopes. So things for celebrating festivities and anniversaries and birthdays and so on and so forth. I think that's actually in the title. It says something along the lines of birthdays, anniversary, festivities. We're gonna get to that in a second if we have any time, but like I said, that's a playlist right there, right? So that's really not supposed to be the title's name, to be honest, but we're trying to make do with what we have. Left right hand side here, we see me trying to clear off some of the things from NoteBlock app, which is for scanning a bunch of documents here. Once again, all uploaded or onto the laptop at the very least, and the drive, the third place, and uploaded into a cloud drive online. Now we have some stuff to do with volunteering. So long-term care seniors home, virtual what's it? It's a long-term care seniors home right now, as well as no, it is. That's what it is. Just that social event. You can see 4 or 5 p.m. It says like some sort of day. Virtual. Register now. And of course the email that had this kind of promotion says please do not copy or whatever. Hence why it's like kind of all zoomed in and you can barely make out what it is for privacy confidentiality matters. Okay, moving on. Top left. So this has to do with a bit of volunteering. Over here, left hand side. Okay, we're gonna go over here to Excel database on food that we ate yesterday, but also documentation of the scanned documents. So you can see a gaming mouse package, like mobile plan, papers. We also have Walmart, Dollarama, Food Depot, like Ferrero Rocher, Tac One, multicolor mouse, great value mop, sweeping, that kind of stuff. So again, all this stuff being documented, turned into electronic copies onto the laptop. Right hand side, we also have this kind of done, yes, no kind of thing. And further right, so obviously just I see taking things on and off, and I'm done scanning, uploading. On the right hand side, we have something to do with actually the device, the laptop itself. We wanted to change the theme, see if red would be a better suit, or rose, bright rose red, and if we should switch from light to dark. Of course, we decided not to. The default blue for Windows is still pretty good. So we're gonna scoot down for a second here. You see some mass screenshots of screenshots, a screenshot of screenshots, so an inception type thing. For the thumbnail, we didn't actually use that for this live stream, I don't believe. Maybe the next one if we actually have proper internet, which I don't believe we do. Left right hand corner over here, we have some of this. What is this? This is right, scan documents. I should apply there. There's like 8 folders of them and about 60 something scans. All right, left, right. So I'll upload it onto the cloud drive, so on and so forth. And how's everyone doing? All right, I have a birthday coming. Somebody's got a birthday coming up. But I don't know if he wants to do anything. Blah blah. Happy birthday to you. And so this is a Facebook message that's been zoomed in, incredibly in, just so that again, privacy confidentiality. Can't make out any names, no important details, but basically someone's birthday, and that was actually my brother, and my cousins were all kind of like, trying to happy birthday, wish him happy birthday, so on and so forth, but obviously not going any further than that. Next, we have a Facebook message from one of my friends, actually someone who was more like acquaintance back in high school, and we're just talking. He wished me happy Thanksgiving, and I replied with this chicken head. It was supposed to be a turkey head, but whatever, and it was lagging so badly that emoji wouldn't show up even after like 5 minutes. Alright, so we're about 9 minutes in. We're going to still continue on this kind of riff-raff. Oh man, when are we going to get to the anniversary birthdays? Because that's the title right now, and I feel really bad that it's not matching up with what we have. Anyways, mobile, cellular, tech devices, letters, envelopes. Okay, cards. At the very least, we have that. So like I said, cards, envelopes, letters, birthday, anniversary gift cards for a lot of people. So it's like class 4 item gifts. We have created a new playlist for that, so you can see that on Twitch. On the left, on the middle, we have the Excel kind of thing. Excel, Excel database. Over here, we have even on YouTube, right, adding the description, right, office admin, letters, envelopes, cards. And here's me getting the emoji for it, which is like a downloaded card emoji. It has these like green blue stripes. Anyways, that's from Emojipedia, but I've also saved it here, the name of the title, so that it can be synced across Dropbox on text as well here on the right hand side. System imagery, motion video link tasks. So okay, this has a lot to do with me continuing the theme of Solve 11, the system override version 11, coupling the system personally with personal utility for other people as well as myself. We skipped down to 11 and 12 because 1 through 6 has been covered in the previous live stream, but we want to make the system link and connect photographs, screenshots with the task actions, and put it down and start recording onto by reviewing each live stream onto Excel databasing. So here's a thumbnail for the previous live stream, I believe. We scoot down once again. Thumbnails of previous live stream. Thumbnails of a previous live stream yet again. Okay, pulling on to left, right. We have some philosophy, psychology kind of stuff here. Psychological tricks, philosophical principles. So stoic reflections and school life London, both things that what would you say? Both of these are school. The figurative mother and father of my life that I've had to turn to because I didn't have any proper healthy father or mother biologically speaking. You act like mortals in all that you fear and like immortals in all that you desire, by Seneca. So obviously we'll have a lecture on focusing your priorities on the right things. Yeah, I should mention very briefly, of course, copyright notice, not my shit, not my stuff. Go to Instagram, check out Story Reflections page as well as School Life London. I don't claim copyright I don't claim ownership for this. One of our deepest wisdom is to help those we love be happy, but few challenges are ever quite as hard as that of making another person content. What is missing in their life? How can we truly assist them? So that's obviously School Life London. Cards, letters, and envelopes. Alright, here's me trying to edit it on IGTV, so Instagram TV. A channel time capsule of me struggling to manage all the hundreds of factors of life, so on and so forth. Cards, letters, envelopes. Alright, phone. Now again, this is relevant to my channel's name right now. Currently it includes CPTSD. Struggle. Phone. 41.1 phone ETD RAP. So that's the ARP. That's what you call the playlist there before it was added. Place where we work on solving the puzzle of life. 1,000 days, pragmatic, so on and so forth. Scoot down a little bit more. Nostalgia. Day people became Steve Irwin. All right, this one has to do with gaming. Still, we don't. Where's the birthday gifts? Oh shoot, man! I should have renamed the title something else. But gaming, nostalgia. Day people became Steve Irwin. All right, so on RuneScape, this is a favorite game of mine for a long time. It was kind of like Escape. I didn't realize it was. So you know, Crocodile Hunter. This dates back to early 2006. It's like, Jesus, 15 years ago? Wow. Yeah, he died. It was a sad, sad death. I believe he was bitten by a snake, poison snake. And so one of my favorite people here, the RuneScape historian, July. Check out his channel, amazing channel. Went through back in the archives, 2006. It is a very simple point-and-click game. And here's the comments that I left behind for him. But here's his video description, right? And he's basically talking about how players during that time in 2006, and he credited someone else for the video, basically went down and changed the outfits to match Steve Irwin, the Crocodile Hunter, and kind of paying tribute to him. So definitely one of my favorites when I was a kid was watching them Crocodile Hunter. So yeah, kind of sad. Right hand side, okay, we have like a minute left. Body normal. Oh, basically I'm saying I took a shit. So this is about excretion and going to the washroom and health, as well as fitness here. Everything's still out of whack, still sleeping late, still waking late, kind of jazz. And then on the finally the furthest right hand side, the last items for phase 2 in this live stream: eggs with chives, green onions. Once again, this is the other 2 screenshots. So photographs. So we're done. All the phase 2, we have 45 seconds to cover anything we have in phase 3 that we can. So in phase 3 right now, you can see it's a lot cleaner than it was just the apologies on it. Business supplements moved it back for stock. New stocks away. Drawers closed here in A5. So we take a look down here and we see there is some stuff we need to cover. We have all this Q-tips, hair, nasty shit, garbage basically. These paper napkins, all this garbage, plus the plastic wrap where they use Oregano bottles from. So I'm going to take all this and scrunch it up. And pull it down here for a second. We have 15 seconds. Down here on the floor, you see this paper bag. That is the Goya fruit that I received from ML today. So I'm going to stuff this inside there, and it's for trash. It's garbage. Once I put it inside, I move it over there into region D1 around the corner. So we're going to end the live stream now. And yeah, okay. We'll see you in the next live stream. If it doesn't lag me the